All right, so we are back. We are back after quite the crash of the stream. Trying to figure that whole thing out. I don't know why sometimes it works perfect and sometimes it just doesn't work at all. The bonus coverage here, we got the Lakers 101, Clippers 95 with 4:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. This would be a big win for the Lakers should they win. Trying to get win number 49 on the season. NASCAR race remains in a yellow flag condition. Got a car that blew up on the track. The Chevrolet Silverado pace track is moving them around the field, around the track at this point. So Harvick looks like he's sitting back there in 6th place. Yeah, Milton, he's doing good. He's in 6th. We just went through a crash of OBS, so we just came back. Still trying to figure this whole internet connection thing out. It'll work perfect sometimes, and then it just crashes unannounced. Got to get that thing figured out before the Viking season for sure. Hey, look at my little new graphic thing I got going here. Let me bring this down. So we got what we call the Valhalla Holla. That's where when folks like subscribe or donate and things like that, we'll throw them up a Valhalla Holla. The little things, Milton. It's the little improvements. We just got to get it to stay up the whole time. Get the stream to hang on for 3 hours, 4 hours at a time. All right, so 93 laps to go. We've still got 27 cars on the lead lap in Phoenix, or Avondale, if you want to be exact. Field's a little jumbled at this point because some of these drivers up front only took 2 tires on this last yellow flag pit stop. Logano is the first car with 4 tires, and I believe he's in 4th or 5th, and then Harvick is a couple spots behind him. He's got 4 tires as well. What do you got going today, Milton? What have you been up to with your Sunday off? Still waiting for him to get underway in Phoenix. It's getting near the crunch time in this race. Our bonus coverage, that Laker game, currently Lakers 104, Clippers 96, 3:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. I got a chance here, Milton, to have both my guys, both the Lakers and Harvick win right now. So we're trying for the double win on Valhalla Sports Talk today. I think maybe that's why the stream dropped, because it looked like that was a real possibility. And the excitement, the internet just could not handle it. All right, the Chevrolet Silverado pace truck is off on pit road. And you've got Martin Truex and Tyler Reddick leading him into the Geico restart zone. There they go. Truex gets it going on the inside. And he takes the lead. Going through the dogleg, entering turn 3. Truex has about a 5-car advantage on Reddick, who's up high. Logano moving up with those 4 tires in 3rd place now. wiggles a little bit when he gets into the 20 car. They're headed back into turn 3 again. Alrighty, as they cycle out, it looks like Truex got the lead with Logano about a half second back. Reddick about a half second back as well. Harvick just about a second in 4th. Gotta get that yellow flag thing off there. 89 laps to go in the race. So it's money time. Gil Soto makes his first check-in on the channel. Watch this, Gil. I'm about to give you something cool. A Valhalla Paula for Gil Soto, our one and only moderator on the channel. Listen to the applause, Gil. Welcome to the channel. All right, for the lead, Logano on the inside of Truex takes the lead. Slides up in front of him. Truex going to give him a little bump going into turn 1. Logano trying to close the door on the low side. Truex wants that spot. Reddick back there in the field battling Keselowski for 4th. Harvick sits about 0.79 seconds back in 3rd place. 87 laps to go at Phoenix in the FanShield 500. You had to work a Sunday shift on Sunday or on Sundays, Gil? That's no good, man. That's no good. Who do I got to call? Who do I got to talk to? Tell them I need my moderator. All right, 86 to go. Let's go through the top 10. Currently, you got Logano leading the race, Truex in 2nd, Harvick in 3rd, Keselowski in 4th, 1.37s back. Reddick continuing a strong run for the rookie today, 2 seconds back in 5th. Chase Elliott has come back from his earlier troubles in 6th. And Kyle Busch, Amarola, Jones, and Larson battling for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Looks like Logano's setting sail a little bit at this point. "84 laps to go in today's race. All right, Keselowski just passed Truex for that 3rd spot. Harvick is now in 2nd. Get up there. Let's go. All right, our bonus Laker coverage, Lakers 107, Clippers 99, 135 remaining in the 4th. So it's looking pretty good for a Lakers win today on Valhalla Sports Talk. LeBron looking at the ref, asking him what the hell did he just get called for or not called for? Like he thought he had blocked there and he called it on him, a blocking foul. Currently 4 viewers in the chat. I'd like to welcome you to Valhalla Sports Talk and today's coverage of the FanShield 500 NASCAR race from Phoenix, Arizona. We've got 81 laps to go in the race. Currently, Joey Logano is leading with Kevin Harvick in 2nd, Brad Keselowski in 3rd, and Chase Elliott in 4th. $80 to go. The lead for Logano seems to be standing pretty pat at this point. Just under a 2nd lead for him over Harvick. Lakers trying to close this thing out on the other TV here. LeBron drives to the basket, misses a layup, but there's a foul called. He will go to the charity stripe. 107-100 with 1:13 remaining in the fourth. Fox is currently in one of their crank it up sections where they just let you hear the in-car audio and the engine sounds. Currently 78 to go in the race. How you doing today, Gil? He's doing all right? Never fun when you have to work on a Sunday. Believe me, I did it for a long time. I did it for about 15 years. Just recently, I started getting these weekends off. We'll see how long that lasts. So everybody that took those two tires in that last set of pit stops there, they're kind of falling back through the field. Remember that Logano and Harvick were the first two to have 4, and they're sitting in first and second. .76 to go in the race. That lead for Logano just stays at about less than a second, it seems like. I don't know. Harvick looks like, at least on the ticker, it looks like he's about to get up there and go get that spot. They're showing other cars in the field at this point, showing Eric Jones currently in 14th place. You got to call what you can see on these when you're doing these race telecasts where they're showing it on the TV. Whoa, Eric Jones, he went dirt tracking around turn 2 with Clint Boyer to his inside. It cost him a couple spots. Boyer passed him, and then Jimmy Johnson took advantage of that as well. All righty, Eric Amarola going for the spot against number 19, Truex. That'll be for 6th place. Amarola goes to the inside, tries to come up and slam the door, doesn't get there, so Truex gains the advantage on the outside. Amarola will get back in line and try it again later. Logano's still leading. Harvick is now real close. He's starting to get within about 6 car lengths of him. All right, so a quick look at the Laker game there. Trying to close this thing out. 40.8 seconds remaining. 112-100. Lakers lead. We're about to get that win on the Lakers side today. Hopefully Harvick can follow suit and get Valhalla Sports Talk 2-0 today. Rebound by the Lakers. Clock running down. LeBron kicks it all the way down to Caldwell Pope at the other end. Paul George fouls him with 31.4 seconds remaining on the clock. Back to the NASCAR race. Logano maintains that lead. He's been calling to his crew and asking him where Harvick is catching up to him. And now Logano is trying to drive in that area. Might not make any difference because now Harvick is within 0.4 seconds of the lead. Harvick going for win number 10 at Phoenix Raceway. By far and away the best driver at that track. So Logano has his work cut out for him to try to hold this lead. Back to the Laker game. 112-100. Lakers inbounding to Anthony Davis. Kicked back out. And they're going to let this thing check down. They're going to let that clock roll out. 19 seconds, 17. And they're just going to turn it over to the Clippers there. So 13.8 seconds remaining, and the Clippers will get the ball. 68 laps to go in Phoenix. Logano continues to lead. Go through the top 10 currently. You got Logano in first, Harvick in second, Keselowski in third, Elliott in fourth, Kyle Busch in fifth, Amarola in sixth, Martin Truex in seventh, Tyler Reddick, the rookie, having a great day, in eighth, and Kyle Larson in ninth. Kurt Busch rounds out the top 10. All right, and it's official in Laker game. The Lakers defeat the Clippers today in Los Angeles. So let's do one of those Valhalla Hollows if we can get it to come up. For the Lakers, for their win today, their big win against the crosstown rival, the insane building rival, LA Clippers. So we will take that. Love it. And now section 2 is on the way. We're going to try to get Harvick a win here in Phoenix with 65 to go. The lead for Logano seems to still be sitting steady at about a second and a half. Unless you look at the TV and then you see that Harvick is within 2 car lengths and going for the lead. Harvick's just got to find a spot to pass him. They're about to get into lap traffic. About to get into lap traffic, race fans. Here he goes, coming up on that rear quarter panel. As they're headed down what used to be the front stretch into turn 1. Logano goes down low. Harvick stays right in his tracks and follows him all the way through turns 1 and 2. Going down the dog leg on the backstretch. Logano seems to gain a little bit of advantage there, but here comes Harvick as they go into turn 3. Harvick is right on his bumper. Lap car on the inside. Let's go, Harvick. Come on. They passed the lap car, and now they're back going into turn 1. Harvick right on his bumper now, gets underneath him, gets to the rear quarter panel, gets to the driver's side. They're driving side by side down the backstretch. Harvick has the advantage coming out of turn 4. Not enough room to come up in front of him, though. So they're still pretty close. Harvick is not past him yet, but he is leading him. Now they're going through 1 and 2. Logano gets pinched by a lap car, and Harvick takes the lead. 62 laps to go in Phoenix. And that number 4 Jimmy John's Ford Mustang takes the lead. So Harvick in the lead now. He's got about a 0.2 second lead on. Oh, we got one in the wall. Eric Jones into the wall. Caution is out on the racetrack. Turn 2, Eric Jones into the wall and stuck up there, smoking badly. So 60 laps to go, and we're under caution in Avondale, Arizona, in the FanShield 500 from Phoenix Raceway. I'm going to step away from the camera for just 1 second and grab a brewski. I will be right back. All right, 59 to go, and I'm back. Had to go get me a brewski. Ah, delicious. I think that's my first beer of the weekend. Like we're dropping frames. Everyone down pit road. Harvick leads him down pit road in lap 58. Or with 58 to go, excuse me. Well, I don't think there'll be a bunch of people putting on 2 tires this time. Because that didn't work the last time. Let's see how they come off pit road here. It looks like almost everybody's doing 4 tires and fuel with some adjustments. Probably taping up some grills as well. Alrighty, they're coming off pit road. And Harvick leads them off pit road, so his pit crew comes through when he needed him most. Harvick leads him off pit road. So Harvick all day has had a pretty good car, for the first laps of a run. So as long as he can maintain this lead here, he's got a good shot at winning this deal. Of course, I imagine there's going to be some cautions before this thing ends. Three viewers currently in the stream. I'd like to welcome you to Valhalla Sports Talk. Thank you for joining us today for the FanShield 500 from Phoenix, Arizona, the NASCAR race. Kevin Harvick is your current leader. The race is under caution for Eric Jones, who lost it in, I believe it was turn 2, and put the car in the wall. "56 laps remaining." Just a beautiful day up in Phoenix today. Looks like the sun's finally peeking through down here. I'm 3 hours south of Phoenix. We're talking about Tyler Reddick, who's just having a great day, for a rookie. I think he must have just had a bad pit stop, though, because he's sitting in 12th now, where he's been rolling around in the top 10 all day. At number 8, Chevrolet back on the track this year for the rookie. Taking that old number that Dale Earnhardt Jr. used to drive around. About to get this thing started. All right, so Harvick's going to line up with Logano to his side. I can't remember if he was high or low there. Harvick takes the high side. A lot of the other guys today have taken the low side on restarts if they wanted to get the lead, but Harvick seems to like it up top there. So it's Harvick, Logano, Keselowski, Busch, Truex, Amarola make up the first 3 rows. The Chevrolet Silverado Pacetrack is off pit road. Harvick and Logano about to enter turn 1 here. Remember, the start-finish line is about halfway through turns 1 and 2 at Phoenix now. So here we go, an important restart here. And Harvick gets him going through the Geico, takes the flag, Green flag at Phoenix. Harvick going up high. Logano goes low through the dog leg and has the advantage going into turn 3. So Logano's going to lead him down what used to be the front stretch at Phoenix with Harvick in second and Keselowski in third. So Harvick's got to deal with Keselowski before he can worry about Logano. Harvick clears Keselowski to take over second place clearly. Truex moving quickly on the inside, trying to cut the fourth place finisher off, or the fourth place car off. Can't get it done. Falls back in behind. I believe that's the 18 of Busch. So all the normal names are showing up front here at the end here. Logano leading, Harvick second, Keselowski third, Kyle Busch fourth, and Truex in fifth. Truex just passed Kyle Busch. Three of the 4 Stewart-Haas cars are in the top 10 today. Really big battle there between 4th, 5th, and 6th. So that's Truex, Kyle Busch, Truex, and Almirola. Harvick gaining on Logano now as they go down the backstretch. He's got it down to less than 0.3 of a second. Ooh, nice gaggle of cars right there. You got 2 Stewart-Haas cars and Chase Elliott. Almirola gets slid out to the wall. He's going to lose a couple spots there. Larson gets on his inside, but Almirola's not done. He powers by on that outside as they go into 1. Logano's lead seems to be staying steady at about 0.2 of a second. All righty, Harvick in turn 4 within about 3 car lengths of Logano's back bumper. Logano kind of staying up high in the sticky stuff there. They're going down the old front stretch right now with Harvick again about 3 car lengths back. They enter turn 1. Logano goes low. Oh, shoot. Reddick's in the wall. Reddick is in the wall and caution waves. Bummer. Man, he had a good day going. Running 14th when he hit the wall. Yeah, he's wadded up the side of that car badly. That was just a good run for the rookie. He stayed in the top 10 most of the day. Looks like he just pushed up into turn 4 and the old car didn't make the turn, or else that right front tire went out and he went wall riding. Fire and sparks and smoke. Day over. So top 5 as they run under caution: Logano, Harvick, Keselowski, and Busch, with Truex rounding out the top 5. So what do they do here? They haven't been on the track very long. So I think we come down, we get tires. You come down for any service. You come down to get 2. What are they going to do? It's going to be a big deal here. I mean, after what I saw earlier in the race, if I'm driver, I think I want 4 every time I come down. So either I'm coming down for 4 or I'm not coming down. Harvick's day so far, he started second. Stage 1, he finished first. Stage 2, second, and he's currently in second. So trying hard to get that 10th win at Phoenix. Clint Boyer's day, he started 16th. He finished stage 1 in 11th, stage 2 in 8th, and he's currently in 7th. So he stayed about pretty steady once he got that first stage over with. $45 to go. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. All right, so pit road opens up. Looks like everybody came down. So now what do? Do they do 2 or 4? Truex is the first one to get into his box, it looks like. He's getting right sides put on that Bass Pro Shops Toyota. They go over to the left, put left sides on it as well. Kyle Busch getting 4 tires as well. Harvick just getting to his pit stop right now. They're on the right-hand side. They're putting rights on. Crew moving around to put on the left side tires. Going to be 4. See if anyone took 2. Harvick coming out of his pit box. Come on. Harvick leads him off pit road. Everybody took 4. Logano had some issues on his pit stop. Jack failed him on the driver's side when they came around to do the left side tires. The jack failed, and that cost him a lot of time. So he's going to have some work to do in the next 44 laps. So Keselowski, let's see who stayed out. Keselowski, I know, stayed out. I think Elliott stayed out with him. There might have been like 9 cars that stayed out there, so Harvick could line up as far back as 10th. This is going to be ugly here, or awesome, one or the other. But it's not going to be easy, that's for sure. Got some work to do in the desert. Our stream health is still showing excellent, but my OBS is showing that I'm dropping frames. But what do you do? What do you do? We didn't have many folks join us today, but this has been a good race. Be all worth it if we get a big old win. I'd be curious to see how this whole deal shows up on the channel when it gets loaded. So it's going to show 2, just like the last time. So frustrating. I just hate when it drops like that, and I have no idea how to fix it. No idea how to fix it. All right, so we got 42 laps to go. The Chevrolet Silverado pace truck is taking them around the track. He's peeling off towards pit road right now. So we're about to get going. We're about to get racing. So the leader at this point is Keselowski with Elliott in second. Then it's Larson, Johnson, Byron, Custer, Buescher, Suarez, LaJoie. And then Harvick is the first car that pitted in 10th. So you're going to have a bunch of cars with 4 tires fighting for those spots and moving up quickly. Should be an interesting restart here at Phoenix. All right, Keselowski brings him to the green. Green flag at Phoenix. Keselowski cuts low through the dog leg. Got someone fighting on his outside. Elliott is fighting hard on his outside. And they're 3 and 4 wide in the back there. So this could get ugly. Larson takes the lead on the outside going into the front, actually turn 1. So it's Keselowski, Larson, Custer, Byron. It's all jumbled up right now, race fan. Harvick is all the way back to 14th at this point. 40 to go in Phoenix. Now let's see what those two versus 4 tires do right now. This should be a big time. Boyer is the first car on new tires, so 4 tires, and he's up to 6th already, 1 second back. Harvick up to 12th, 2 seconds back. Keselowski to the inside of Larson. Takes that spot. Going into turn 2 right now and headed down the dog leg. Boyer, who again is the first car with new tires, is setting his sights on Elliott, who's in 5th. And he's got Byron just in front of him. Harvick back there fighting for spots. Kyle Busch working on somebody. Kyle Busch working on Larson. Trying to get 2nd. So now Busch has moved up to 2nd with Keselowski in the lead. Busch is about half a second back from Keselowski, who's in 1st with 36 to go at Phoenix. In the FanShield 500 from Phoenix. Oh, Stenhouse. Actually, it's Chris Buescher in the 17 Sunny D Ford Mustang in the wall, and caution is out. I got a TV about to turn off on me, so let me go mess with that real quick. Sorry about that. The TV's time out after about 4 seconds. I mean, 4 hours. 4 seconds, you'd be up all the time. So we're back under caution at Phoenix. So this will be a big deal here. I mean, do those cars that didn't pit the last time, do they come down at this point? I don't know. I think they're about to start getting mowed down. Harvick in the 4 managed to get up to 11th before this thing went back to caution. Keselowski now has Kyle Busch right behind him. And we know how Busch is once he takes the lead. They currently do an interview with Reddick, who's just come out of the infield care center. Pit road is currently open. So Larson definitely is down. I think that might be Kyle Busch. So it looks like everybody that didn't come down the last caution is coming down now. I think the only one that stayed out was Keselowski. And I think he's just going to get past like he's standing still. All right, 33 laps to go at Phoenix. The race off pit road anyway. Kyle Busch, Larson, Elliott, DiBenedetto, Custer, Byron, McDowell. They all took 4 tires. But this thing should cycle through. Those guys that took pit stops last time should be in the lead. I'm getting a report that the stream settings are excellent, but on OBS it's telling me that I'm dropping frames like crazy. So a few seconds at a time it looks like, but 14 incidents. 14 little problems. So currently up there on the screen, they're showing the top 10. Let's go through that. Keselowski, Boyer, Logano, Johnson, Bowman, Truex, Harvick, Amarola are the top 8. Currently the top 8 at Phoenix. Currently rolling around under caution at Phoenix. Turn left. Left turns, left turns. Looks like they're getting them lined up 2 by 2 behind the Chevrolet Silverado Pace Trek at this point. They're going to restart with 30 laps to go today. Let's get this little graphic off the screen here because we're about to go green, race fans. 31 to go at Phoenix in the FanShield 500. All right, here we go. Coming to the green, 31 to go. Boyer leads him down. Keselowski gains the advantage. Everyone spreads out through the dogleg as they enter turn 3. Oh, we got someone turning. Someone in the wall. Truex in the wall in turn 3. Caution is back out at Phoenix. All right, I'm going to step away as they get him lined up again. All right, so we are back. Truex is in the garage. He's not going to get to go any further here. Still under caution at Phoenix. We're getting close to the end here, boys and girls. Can Harvick win this thing? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chevrolet Silverado moving him around the track, getting ready for this next restart. Now they're single file again, so I'm not sure what happened there. I thought they were going to get him going real fast there. $27 to go. Keselowski says he doesn't want Logano drilling him in the bumper when they come into the restart. Logano almost got wrecked out right there. So 26 to go right now as we roll around. You got shades in most of turn 1 and 2. Shade as the grandstand. The sun's going down behind the grandstands there. This is going to be a hell of a finish here. This is going to be a big finish to this race, I have a feeling. Can Kevin Harvick do it? Can the favorite son of Valhalla Sports Talk bring home the win? Currently sits in 5th. They're lining up 2 wide behind the Chevrolet Silverado pace truck. Crossing the start-finish line right now, so hopefully they get him going this next time around. That'll make it 24 to go. I don't know. Let's go. All righty, here we go. They're bringing him down. Bringing him down. The Silverado pace truck is off onto pit road. You got Keselowski and Boyer lined up on the front line. If it goes like it did last time, Boyer will go high because that's where he's sitting. Keselowski's going to cut the corner going through the dog leg. And that's where bad stuff happens when they try to re-enter the racetrack going into 3. Here we go. Let's go. Keselowski to the inside, gets a good start. Goes down low through the dog leg, as does the rest of the field. Keselowski tries to come up in front of Boyer, but does not make it. He's still on the inside with Boyer on his outside corner. Squeezes up in front of Boyer, so Keselowski's going to lead this lap with Logano coming on the inside to try to pass Boyer. Harvick is showing up on the outside right behind the 3 of these leaders. Down again through the dog leg, entering turn 3. The running order: Keselowski, Logano, Boyer, Harvick. Come on, let's go. Harvick and Boyer side by side for 3rd. Harvick on the inside. He slides up in front of Boyer. There is someone coming down low there. I think that's Kyle Busch. But Harvick's got the lead going through there. So it's Harvick, and now Busch sets his sights on Boyer in 4th there. Real close. Okay, Harvick now in third. Harvick got into Clint Boyer a little bit on that restart. So Keselowski leads by almost 2/10 over Logano, and then Harvick is almost a second back. We got the teammates up here battling for first and second. Logano goes to the outside. Doesn't make it happen. Setting up for a big finish here. 21 to go. The FanShield 500 at Phoenix. Once this battle gets going up front here between Keselowski and Logano, Harvick should move into the picture here. So they're side by side, the two teammates. Logano gets into him just a little bit. Side by side, heading into turn 1, I believe. Actually, turn 3. And Logano, actually, it's 1, like I said. Logano takes the lead. Now Logano in the lead. Keselowski second. Harvick only 4/10 back. So Harvick is now on Keselowski's bumper, thinking about second place, but Keselowski's still staying close with Logano in first. So we're still staying about pat right here. We've got Logano leading, Keselowski about 4 car lengths back in second, and Harvick looking at the bumper of Keselowski trying to pass him. Goes to the inside as they go through 1 and 2. Harvick just gets rid of him, just leaves Keselowski in his dust to take over second place. Kyle Busch going to try to follow Harvick through. Busch low, Keselowski high. Busch tries to come up. Keselowski's there, so he can't finish the pass. All right, they're talking about someone owes Harvick payback. I'm not sure who. Oh, Keselowski tried to come down and block him in turn 1, so Harvick gave him the bumper. Chrome bumper, move. Get out the way. I'm coming through. If you didn't like it, come get me later on. Busch trying to pass. Keselowski for third now on the inside. Harvick's a second back from Logano, going for the lead there. Busch finishes the pass to Keselowski. Keselowski crosses him over, gets back to the inside of him. So they're still battling it out. Keselowski low, Kyle Busch high, and they just swapped the spots. Now Kyle Busch does the crossover, returns the favor. So they traded that back and forth about 4 times in the last lap and a half. Currently doing an interview with Truex, who just wrecked out. Truex doing an off-track interview, crying about getting wrecked by Amarola. So let's see if we can do a little crying thing for. Here's what I got to say about Truex right there. Stop crying. It's racing. If you don't want to race, just go get a regular 8 to 5 like the rest of us sorry bastards. 12 to go at the NASCAR race in Phoenix. FanShield 500. 12 to go. Logano still leads about a 2 and 2/10 lead over Harvick. And then the other 3rd and 4th cars are now almost 3 seconds back. So if this thing goes caution-free the next 10 laps, it's going to be a battle between Harvick and Logano. The graphic on the screen, you can't tell if Harvick's gaining or losing because it keeps popping from like 1.5 seconds to 1.1. Got the wrong flag up there. We're still under green. We're under green now. I got to remember I'm the executive producer. I can't get all tied up in these races because I'm supposed to make sure all these little visual aids are good. But there ain't nobody in here watching, so it don't really matter. Logano, Harvick, Keselowski, Busch, top 4. Busch moves up to the 4th position, passes Larson. Oh, I think we got one in the wall. Caution is out. Ross Chastain. Man, what's going to happen now? This just is not easy. Nothing is easy in NASCAR. Chastain was running in 14th, substituting for Ryan Newman in that 6th car. Excuse me. Him and Cole Custer got into it there. And he turned all the way around. All righty, so back under caution. 8 to go currently. Currently, before we decide if we're doing pits, is Logano, Harvick, Keselowski, Busch. It's a tough deal here. They're kind of in between pit stops here. I mean, you come down for tires. You got to remember there was some that came down the last caution. So I'm not sure what I would do here. Pit road's open. They're talking about whether some of these teams might not have tires left over. They're thinking like the top 6 or 7 will probably stay out irregardless. I don't know. I know Harvick likes 4 tires, but pits are open. Looks like we got one car coming down. That's the 2 of Keselowski. And a few from the back there. So Johnson's on pit road. Harvick's going to stay out, though. Keselowski apparently has a set of sticker tires left, so that's going to be something he needs if he wants to come through. I think he's going to have about 15 cars to come through because there were 20 some odd cars on the lead lap still. 7 to go. So yeah, 16th on back is cars with fresh tires, and most of them just put on 2. Keselowski's going to be the first one with 4, so he'll be starting about 20th with what'll probably be like 5 laps to go, maybe even 4. Where this gets interesting is if they get going and there's another caution, then he could be sitting up there at 10th with the field jumbled up with a green-white checker on the horizon. So we'll see what happens. All right, they're getting lined up again. Still single file at this point. And we got a win from the Lakers today. Can we get a win from the number 4 car? It would be way too cool. Our first 2-win day on Valhalla Sports Talk. So that's what we're trying for. We've had a 1-win day, obviously, before with the Lakers, but let's get a 2-win day. Lakers and Harvick. I don't know, though. Logano was pretty tough that run. They said he was pulling away. I don't agree with that bullshit. Harvick kind of hung real close, about a second and a half the whole time. We're going to line this up. Logano's going to take the inside lane for the restart. Looks like the pace car's off, so this should be it. Here we go. 5 to go. Logano takes the inside lane. Geico restart zone. They get going to the start finish. Logano takes the advantage on the inside, cuts down through the dog leg. Harvick's leading the group on the outside. Logano clears everybody. Harvick coming on the outside now and gets caught up to him. Kyle Busch is on the inside of this group, so we got a good battle here. Goes Logano, Harvick, Larson, Busch. Harvick going high now to try to take this spot. This will probably decide the race if there's not another caution. Big spin, start finish line. Caution's back out again. Doesn't matter because they left it out anyway. But the 47, somebody else, the 38, so 2 back markers turn it around on the backstretch. We're going to have a green-white checker. So with 3 to go, it maintains. It sits Logano, Harvick, Larson, Kyle Busch. Geez, that was a gaggle of cars, man. They were about 6 wide back there going in between turns 1 and 2, right at the start-finish line. Keselowski was in that whole gaggle there that wrecked, so that's why they were running, because they knew they had him with 4 coming right behind him. The 37 got into Bowman hard in that group right there. Just literally just hit his back driver's side tire. And that's when everything backed up and how we ended up with folks going around. We're going to go to overtime. Like I said, a green-white checker. So they're already lined up 2 deep here. So it's going to be Logano and Harvick on the front row again with Larson and Kyle Busch in 3 and 4. So it's going to be a heck of a deal. Kyle Busch don't play, so he's going to be trying to charge up hard. All hell breaking loose. Harvick's going to be trying to take in that lead from Logano, so all right, I'm going to take this yellow flag down right now so we don't have that thing up at the end of the race. Because I'll forget, sure as I'm sitting here, I'll forget to take that down. We're only running like a 10-second delay on the stream with this this setup we've got now. Going to be an exciting finish here at the FanShield 500 from Phoenix, Arizona. Well, that's an interesting fact. Every race this year has been won by a car with double-digit number. So let's see if Harvick can screw that whole thing up. Again, Harvick going for win number 10 at Phoenix. I can't remember where this puts him in the all-time win thing, too. He's up there. I can't remember if he's passed Tony Stewart yet or not, but there's little doubt now that he is a Hall of Fame. He's going to make the Hall of Fame for NASCAR. All right, the Chevrolet Silverado pace truck is off onto pit road. They made that left, Milton. And here they come. They're coming into turn 1, into the restart zone. And we're trying to see that number 4 come to victory lane today. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Logano, the control car, away they go. Logano gets a good jump. Harvick kind of lagged back a little bit, way too much, and then got hit by the car behind him. But here we go. Harvick on the outside. Logano checked up, is worrying about Harvick. He's got Larson on the inside, too, trying to be a player in this deal. But it runs out Harvick, Logano, Kyle Busch. Top 3, Harvick goes low. Logano going high. Harvick doesn't get to him there. They hit the start-finish line. We got the final lap of the race. Here we go. Let's go, Harvick. Harvick goes low. Doesn't get to him. Now they're coming down the backstretch there towards turn 1. Looks like Logano's going to win this. Logano goes high. Harvick low. There we go. Logano wins it. Logano wins at Phoenix. Harvick 2nd, Kyle Busch 3rd, Kyle Larson 4th, and Clint Boyer 5th. Bummer deal. Stewart Haas Fords finished 2nd, 5th, 8th, and 9th. So all 4 Stewart Haas cars in the top 10. God, I just feel like we left one out there, man. I feel like we left one out there. Logano doing donuts. Ah, man, I thought we got one there. So another 2nd place finish for Mr. Harvick, number 4. I'll let them go ahead and do the interview thing. I'm just kind of talking to myself here anyway, but we'll go ahead and cut this thing off for Valhalla Sports Talk. We thank those of you that did view the video today, came in to see us. Had a couple that came in and said hello in the chat. Trying to increase that. Our little test here to see if we were getting the views from the algorithm on YouTube or if we were getting the views from posting this stuff on social media. Pretty much prove that if you gotta post on Twitter and Facebook when you're going live, and that's going to get you more views and more people to come into the stream. So lesson learned. We'll do that next week or whatever we got coming up. We don't have anything currently scheduled, but I'll figure that out as well. The goal this week is to get some of the regular content out. So that I will make sure happens this week. And we thank you for joining the stream. And from Valhalla Sports Talk, I'm going to sign off with our closing video here. So thank you. You guys have a great day.